How's it going, superstars and divas? It is K Sparks here to give you the results for tonight's Monday Night Raw show. Now, kicking off Monday Night Raw, we have the COO Triple H coming down to the ring to talk about the tournament for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Since Seth Rollins is injured and will be out of action for 6 to 9 months, as Triple H is talking about the tournament, he brings up the number one contender, Roman Reigns. He calls Roman Reigns down to the ring. Roman comes to the ring, and Triple H gives him this whole speech about Roman scratching and clawing and trying to get the championship and how it's always taken away from him. So he gives Roman the option of skipping the tournament and just becoming the champion. But all he has to do is be his man. So it looks like since Seth Rollins is out of action, Triple H is looking for a new golden boy, and his eyes are set on Roman Reigns. So that's some nice loyalty there. But, you know, the authority's always going to be the authority. They're always looking for somebody new. That's just how they play. But Roman Reigns made it clear that everything he earned, he fought for it. And he is not going to take things easy. So he told Triple H he could take his offer and shove it. So Triple H just said, hey, you know what? Welcome to the back of the line. And he brings out the Big Show for Roman's match in the tournament. So Roman and Big Show, they go at it. Big Show has dominated in the match. But at the end of the match, Roman Reigns wins via pinfall. He connects with the spear after he connected with the Superman punch. So Roman Reigns advances to the quarterfinals. Next we have Kevin Owens versus Titus ONeil. Kevin Owens wins via pinfall due to the pop-up powerbomb, and Kevin Owens also advances to the quarterfinals. Next we have Renee Young interviewing Paige about her match against Becky Lynch. Paige made it known that she is going to take out the B in PCB, so Charlotte won't have anybody to support her at Survivor Series. So we'll see what's going to happen there. The next match we have is the Divas match between Becky Lynch versus Paige. And a lot of times during the match, it seemed like Paige was going to win. She connected with the Rampage, but she was too close to the ropes that allowed Becky to grab onto the ropes to make so the pin did not count. She also went for her submission hold, the PTO, but again, Becky was too close to the ropes and allowed the submission hold to be broken. At the end of the match, Becky won via pinfall after she reversed a roll-up by Paige. So Becky won the match. She was not able to celebrate too long because Paige attacked her, and she took her to the announce table and she applied the PTO and held it until the Divas champion Charlotte came down to the ring to rescue her, and then Paige ran off, and that gave Paige the momentum. Next we have Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. In this match, Ziggler's leg, it kept messing up on him. It was injured during the match. But Ziggler was able to connect with a super kick and allow him to pick up the pinfall and allow him to advance to the quarterfinals. So congrats to Dolph Ziggler. Next we have a promo cut by Zeb Coulter and Alberto Del Rio about Mex America. They start dissing England. And I thought Alberto was going to have a match tonight, but it seems that Alberto will be having a match against Neville on Thursday Night SmackDown. So we're going to see who's going to advance to the quarterfinals between those two competitors. Next we have another Divas match between Naomi versus Natalya. At the end of the match, Natalya won via pinfall. She was able to roll up Naomi after she threw Naomi into Tamina, who got up on the apron to distract Natty. And that allowed her, and that allowed her to win. After the match, Sasha Banks, she attacked Natalya from behind. Natty fought back and she applied the sharpshooter to Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks started tapping out and Natty held on until she was super kicked by Tamina. And that allowed Sasha Banks to apply her submission move, the Banks statement. Natalya kept tapping out, but once again it didn't do anything. Sasha let go when she wanted to, and that gave Sasha Banks and Team Bad the momentum. With this, these divas, I believe that Natalya's trying to prove a point. She's trying to prove that if one of the members of Team Bad can beat her, that means that that diva is the best one out of all three. So I think that's kind of like what happened with CM Punk when he was challenging all three members of the Shield. He tried challenging Dean Ambrose, he beat Dean Ambrose. When he challenged Seth Rollins, he beat Seth Rollins. But he did not beat Roman Reigns, so that was saying like, okay, Roman Reigns is the best one out of the Shield. So I believe that that's the same thing that's happening with these divas as well. So, the next match we have, it is for the tournament. It is between Sheamus versus Cesaro. Before the match, we have King Barrett, who's out there to support Sheamus. He gets into a verbal dispute with the captain of the Manchester United football team. In England, it's football, but here we see it as soccer. At the end of this match, Cesaro won via pinfall after he connected with a uppercut to Sheamus, and he also had a unique roll-up after Sheamus was distracted with what was going on between Wade Barrett and Wayne Rooney. Wade Barrett was talking smack to Wayne Rooney's face, and Wayne Rooney connected with a slap to King Barrett, knocking him off his feet. So that also helped Cesaro to pick up the victory. So Cesaro advances to the quarterfinals. The last tournament match we have tonight is between Dean Ambrose versus Tyler Breeze. Now, in this match, Dean Ambrose, he was doing really, really good, up to a point where he connected with a drop kick to Tyler Breeze from the top rope, but in doing so, he injured his shoulder, and Tyler Breeze took advantage of that. He started throwing Dean Ambrose into the ring posts and everything, but at the end of the match, Dean Ambrose, he connected with a roll-up, giving him the 1-2-3 victory. So, my guy, he moves on to the quarterfinals, and he faces Dolph Ziggler next week. And Cesaro faces Roman Reigns next week as well. Next we have New Day. They cut a promo about being left out of the tournament. They were feeling really insulted by that, but hey, what can you do? You guys are supposed to be the tag team champions, so you don't really need to be in this matchup. Then we have a match between the New Day versus Neville and the Usos. The New Day did win via pinfall, but it was due to Big E tripping Neville on the top rope when Kofi distracted the referee by throwing the trombone into the ring. And after Neville fell to the ground, Xavier went for the cover, and he used the second ropes as leverage. And that allowed the New Day to pick up the victory. Finally, we have Bray Wyatt coming out to the ring to give a eulogy for The Undertaker and Kane. And he told everybody to give a moment of silence for Undertaker and Kane. Then he started laughing it off, saying, you know what? No, you guys are not going to be paying respect to them anymore. You are going to pay respect to me because I am the one that owns them. And after his promo, Bray Wyatt drops to his knees to do his whole follow the buzzards thing that he does. But he is but before he could really say follow the buzzards, he is cut off by a video on the Tron that shows Kane and The Undertaker being undrained by Wyatt from the previous week. And the flames go off, and after the flames are going off, you hear The Undertaker's music. And as The Undertaker's music is playing, out comes the Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker, and Kane. And they come to the ring. They start making their way to, making a step towards Bray Wyatt. The lights go out. They come back on. The other 3 members of the Wyatt family are surrounding the ring on the apron. Bray Wyatt, he attacks first. They knock him out of the way. The Undertaker and Kane, they take out Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. And then all that's left now is Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman, he comes in. But he comes in after, before Eric Rowan and Luke Harper re-attacked them. And when they were distracted, and Braun Strowman, he knocked down the Brothers of Destruction, and he started talking smack to the audience and everything. So while he was distracted, both of the brothers rise up at the same time, and they both take out Braun Strowman. They take him out of the ring, and then they throw him over the announce table to hit the barricade to be out completely. Then they turn their attention to the patriarch, the leader, Bray Wyatt, in the ring. Kane and The Undertaker give Bray Wyatt a double choke slam and lays him out in the middle of the ring. So it looks like the Brothers of Destruction are alive and stronger than ever before. So they leave the ring, and Raw ends with both of the brothers on the stage, on the ramp stage, throwing their fists high in the air. And that is how Raw ends. So I give this show a 10 out of 10. It was really good. There was a lot of Divas matches. There was a lot of tournament matches. So it gets you excited for who's going to battle next and what's going to happen next week, especially with the Brothers of Destruction making their return. So I was really, really happy about what happened tonight. So I am excited for what's about to happen the next 2 weeks leading up to Survivor Series. So if I may have missed anything, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video, like the other videos, and just let me know, what are your reactions? What did you think? What do you think about the Brothers of Destruction returning? What do you think about the people who are competing in the tournament? Do you think there's somebody missing? Just let me know, who do you think is going to win the tournament in general? In each of the finals. The quarterfinals, the semifinals, who's going to be in the finals, and who do you think will be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion at Survivor Series? So, until next time, I'm Kay Sparks. See you guys.